Hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in on our last video where we talked about how to connect this Fifine microphone to your computer and just to kind of see a brief introduction to the audio quality with that. In today's demonstration, we're going to kind of showcase how to get the boom arm set up and with some of the included parts. It does come with two little Allen wrenches right here. The small one is going to be for this piece right here, which connects the boom arm to what holds it to your desk. And to be honest, from pictures, it looked a lot smaller, but this adapter right here that'll connect this to my desk is a lot wider than I was expecting, to be honest. The hard part is with the desk. So this isn't by my gaming setup, but I have the same desk upstairs. Right here, it's not a very big lip, and so I'm gonna have to get creative. I might have to bolt something on to my desk where I can actually attach this boom arm to my desk. I might have some scrap wood that I can do. If not, the idea that I was testing before starting the film is just kind of connecting it to one of these metal bars on my desk, and then having it set up that way. So let's get started. So there are a few pieces that you do have. There is this little ball joint that you can add to the end right here. That way, when you have the speaker connected, you can kind of rotate it a little bit better as well. So just to start, we're gonna, as you can see, kind of have a little play with that. But we're going to loosen this up so that we can attach it. From what it says, is it's supposed to fit right there. So I'm just going to loosen this up. We're going to again. We'll get that tightened back up. As you can see, once you have it tightened up, you do have that adapter connected. It is a little bit hard to move, so again, just loosen it up a little bit, get it to the position you want, tighten it back up, and then it will stay there. It has some adjusters right there. Just for this demonstration, I'm just going to unplug the microphone from the desk a little bit, and then we're going to unscrew this bottom part. We won't need this base for this demonstration. As you can see, this will allow me to screw this gold part into the base of the microphone. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Just turn it around a little bit. You guys can kind of see that. Yeah, so there's that. I'll loosen this bottom part a little bit. Back up. As you can see, it's connected right here. But I mean, what's nice about this base, you can kind of rotate it that way, and then of course adjust it that way as well. And then the next part that we're going to be doing is connecting this part to this section right here. Again, we'll be using the Allen wrench to get everything connected to make sure it's all tightened up. Let me put that in there. We'll get it kind of in the maybe angle that we're going to test. And then I'm going to use the small Allen wrench. We'll get this part tightened up and we'll attempt what we're going to try to do. there. Let me my little webcam. Alrighty. So the idea that I have is let me rotate this again. And this into position for one thing to note is if you tighten the back into the camera range, you tighten this part up too much, it won't give you that ability to rotate. I just really noticed that I had it too tight to where I couldn't rotate it, but luckily I didn't have to take it off. But my idea is on this metal bar, I'll raise this black piece to where it is flush with the bottom metal bracket of my desk, and then kind of line the other part towards the center. I'll get this tightened up. We'll see how this holds. I'm going to tighten up that bracket because when I have it in the setup, it may not actually work the way I'm thinking, but I'll just test some things. But as you can see, not the ideal setup that I was hoping for right now. Again, I'm going to try to find something a little bit better. Connect it. I'd rather have it up on top of my desk where it was meant to be. But I do have this. It does have a little bit of a joint there, so I can extend it out in front of me. But sorry for it being a little bit janky. But again, I'm going to try to get something figured out to attach something to my desk so I can actually mount it properly. But stay tuned for that video, but we will get started on the next one. Have a good rest of your day.